No Offense, but the podcast. And this is your man, Shake 'em Jake. I'm here with two special guests tonight. And you won't be hearing my co-host tonight. We don't know where he at. It's all good though. We actually got a special guest here tonight. Owner, founder, Frequency Canvas. My man, I've known him probably about as long as I've been in Indiana, pretty much. So it's my guy. He also brought a homie with him. But yeah, Kyren Monteiro.
Yo.
I got my man Pat Johnson in here.
What's good?
Yes, sir. Pat, what other names do you got besides Pat? I know you got like
Pat the designer.
Pat the designer. Okay. That's Pat Johnson. It's like, man, everybody got fucking names and shit. I know you got one here, bruh. But yeah, I'm get into this show though. I'm not gonna do the shot of the show. That's a Tyler thing. It don't seem right doing it without him. So I'm just gonna throw a toast up there to the Ukrainians. They putting up a hell of a fight. I will give y'all that. I give all y'all that support. I seen these people actually renting Airbnbs in Ukraine, and they like messaging the Airbnb owner like, "Hey, we're not actually coming. Keep the money." Like, and these people is like grateful.
Crazy.
Like, so I thought that was the dopest shit I seen today. Like, that's my dope shit of the day right there. That's my dope shit. I was like, I think I'm gonna fucking do that. Like, I thought about it. I was like, I'm gonna do that. It's motherfuckers doing shit like that on Etsy and shit. So I'm like, man, I want to help. You know, I'm a helpful nigga sometimes. Shit. But for sure. So go ahead and get into this little bullshit of the week. It's been a odd fucking week, honestly. For one, Russia invades Ukraine. That's fucking bullshit in itself. I don't even know what to think about that shit. But I ain't gonna lie, I've been like glued to CNN for like 4 days.
Man, me too, definitely. That's wild.
It's something wicked about it, man, that make you just watch that shit. Like it's
something new every day, man.
Yeah, I don't understand it. It's, I guess, not for me to understand. We've not really had besides the Afghanistan shit and Iraq, but there's not been nothing like this in our era. Like, that's why it's so like, I don't even want to call it entertainment because I feel like that's disrespectful, but it's intriguing.
I'm not gonna even cap. I ain't even been paying attention to that joint. It's so much negative stuff going on, man. I just feel like you gotta protect your peace.
Yeah.
Most I've been sending prayers up, man, for the people, but I haven't been keeping up with the day-to-day details of it, man, because it's life gonna throw us curveballs.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You could wake up and just. If you let yourself just stay in negativity, you could literally be negative all day because the world is so messed up.
That's why it's important to stay prayed up too, man.
For sure.
I think some more bullshit is how they doing these oligarchs over there. These rich motherfuckers, they panicking. It's crazy to see rich people panic. Like, I don't know. I find it amusing. Like,
but you know what? They over there building all types of shit.
But these motherfuckers, man, one of Putin's buddies put up his soccer club. Like, somebody give me $2 billion right now, you can have it. Like, I'm broke. What? He can't spend no money. They shut him down. His assets froze. Can't spend no money.
I mean,
the Russian ruble is a penny in America right now. Literally, for every one of their dollars, we giving them a penny for it.
Oh man, that's why they acting so crazy.
I think that's why I'm so invested, because I fuck with the stock exchange. So it kind of hurts when you look at that portfolio 2 days into it and you down about 175 bands. And I've seen like people in the circle I deal with this shit, like they down. Like, whoa. So, but I'm one of them people. I ain't selling shit. I'm a hold steady. Eventually, it'll bounce back, whatever. But
And when everything collapses, that's when you want to go all in.
yeah.
Just like with crypto, when you know, a lot of when it went down. What I think 2013, 2014, 2015, crypto had some kind of collapse.
Yeah.
And I know somebody who put in, I think, like 13 and got about 45 back.
Oh, man.
So, I mean, just like the stock market. Think about it in 08 when we were just graduating during the recession when Obama was coming in. It's people, the real estate was crazy, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
People start buying stuff up, and then
You get a house
came
dirt
up.
ass cheap. The house dirt cheap. Super dirt. Like,
I don't know what's about to happen with our economy. We definitely headed towards something bad. I don't know what's about to happen.
yeah.
From all these PPPs and stimulus. We still ain't seen the effects of inflation ain't even hit. Look at gas prices right now. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
$4 a gallon. $3.99 at Speedway. Oh my motherfucking god.
Man, have you been to the grocery stores?
I don't even want to go to that motherfucker, to be honest. Like,
Everything is up.
I've been wanting to
Oh
eat
my.
out. I've been eating out. Like, shit. I went to Texas Roadhouse last night. Like,
It's
We
like
was in that joint last night too, straight up.
straight up. Hell, I only fuck with Roadhouse because I got a good friend that worked there. So, I got two good friends that work there.
Texas Roadhouse is good, man.
Yeah.
But you know what you were saying with like the rich people and stuff. It's just an example of like, I mean, all of us come from the struggle. I mean, I don't think nobody sitting here came from money. I mean, unless I don't know y'all as well as I thought. But I mean, nobody want to be broke. I don't want to be broke. I mean, in the sense of like not having nothing and losing everything. Nobody want to go through that. But if your whole character and your life is built on material stuff and money, if you lose it all, then you ain't who you ain't nobody.
Right.
So if it take material stuff and money to make you who you are, then you kind of need to reevaluate yourself.
Yeah, you really do. You really do.
Right about
I'm
that.
telling you, I've been away from Chrysler 6 months,
Man, it's been that.
and my mental health is a whole lot better, whole lot better. But the money ain't the same. I call center. That's my work computer right there. Boom. I sit in front of that motherfucker 8 hours a day. Still make $900 every 2 weeks, which that's cool. I'm like, I still like nice shit though. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I be wasting money like a motherfucker. Like,
But I mean, time is money, but freedom is sometimes more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Time is.
You can't die with it.
What the thing about time, you can't get money is. You could lose money and get money back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't get time back.
Nope.
You can lose material things, but you can't get time and you can't get people back. You know what I'm saying? Like them.
And that's always in my outlook on money. When you die, you can't take it with you.
No.
So it's like I'm
Straight
gonna
up.
spend shit as long as I feel like it's reasonable in my mind or it's sufficient to my household. I'm gonna spend. Like, I've been buying bullshit. We got a birthday coming up, so I really been buying bullshit. Like, so like shit, we got 6 days.
I know. You only get one life, man.
Oh yeah, I think we doing Crazy Pins. I don't know yet. That's a nice little spot. You ever fucked with it in Fort Wayne?
I've heard of it.
Oh,
I think they got one in Indianapolis too.
It's Crazy Pins.
Yeah, it's a big old bowling alley.
Bowling alley. They got laser tag, rock wall, laser maze, arcade. They got a full service bar, restaurant. Like, motherfucking dope. I think they got golf there too. I think so.
Yeah, I mean, and then you always got Indy Top Golf,
Yep.
Dave and Buster's.
We just did.
They got I'm pretty sure they got a Crazy Pin in like Fishers and Noblesville, if I'm not mistaken.
We just did a birthday at Ultra Zone in Fort Wayne. My daughter and my older stepson. Laser tag, dope shit, dope ass shit. Last year we did it for my oldest daughter and my stepson, whose birthday coming up. So they like hooking shit $150 get you right. They order you pizza and shit.
It's all inclusive.
I think you get so many pieces for like the $150, and then they add on after that. And we got like 20 pieces, so it ended up coming after the pizzas and the drinks. and then extra games and shit was damn near like $300
for 20 pizzas and all of that.
Yeah,
that's player.
Yeah, we brought our own cake, so like shit.
How many people was there?
Man, it probably was a good shit. I think my homie Nick brought all his kids, and they got a gang. They got a gang.
20 pizzas is definitely a lot of people there.
That 150 paid for like 10 people, and then we ended up paying for like extra people and shit too. So it came out to like 300 after all that. But man, I think they had a gang of like they got 3 girls and 2 boys, but they got 2 more kids, so they got like 7 kids altogether.
Bro, I think
Nick Easter.
Okay, yeah.
That's my boy.
Okay. He's still around here?
Yeah.
Okay, what's up to Nick, man? I ain't seen Nick in forever.
The other day. I don't even think he know I'm doing a podcast, to be honest. Like, that's how much he one of them people we'll fall off for 2-3 months, and then I just randomly text him some stupid shit, and then we'll talk for about an hour texting. So like we don't ever fall off, but it's like you got shit to deal with, I got shit to deal with. Your shit a little deeper than mine because you got too many kids, my guy. Lay you to death, but I can't do it.
Nah, bro.
I'm good. I got 3 of my own. She got 2, 5 altogether. Shit.
Pray for y'all too, dog. I got 1. I want another one. That's
I got
it,
0,
dog.
none.
Hey, 0 where it's at.
Financially.
I love my kids, but financially 0 where it's at. My daughter trying to do gymnastics now. I'm like,
Growing up,
my pockets hurt when she said that.
He looking at Chrysler like, what's happening?
Oh yeah, I go back in June, so it's like, okay, let me go ahead and get back to this money and just be miserable for another 5-6 years. Nah, Chrysler ain't a bad job. It's just I put up with a lot of bullshit. I really did, being at the bottom of the totem pole. So it's like I was going to work drunk and shit. I ain't get on the forklift drunk. Like,
you know, bro, no matter what you do in life, man, I don't want to skip ahead because I know we ain't really start diving in, but even running your own business, that it come with a different type of stress and mental health. Maybe not the mental health of you hate your life every day, but it's you don't know where your next dollar coming from, and it's stressful.
Yeah,
it's a whole. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like basically, I heard somebody say, everything in life is hard, so choose your hard. You want to be broke, that's hard. You want to try to get rich, that's hard. You want to work a job, that's hard. You want to start like whatever you want to do it's gonna be hard. So just choose what hard you want.
I just learned how to be graceful with the shit, cause like it's times I done just been like, man, fuck work. I'll take a suspension. I took 30 days off on purpose just to see how I could live without getting paid for 30 days. But habits die hard, so I'm gonna get money in these 30 days. I started working at Rebels. I was working the door at Rebels. Dumbest job ever. Everybody want to fight every Saturday night. We couldn't play certain songs because people was wanting to fight in that motherfucker. So I'm like,
you know how it is.
DMX was a no-go. Owner was like, don't play that shit no more. Leave that DMX alone. I'm like, man. But yeah, I will say that is probably one of the dopest jobs I ever had, though. That was, I mean, I would never do it again, but I don't like being a bouncer. Sometimes you get bounced. Shit.
I'll be cool off that.
Yeah. I survived though, so I was like, I went back to work. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that no more. I'm done. Yeah, they ready for me to come back though. That's all I hear is I had my union steward or my union committeeman call me like every week for like a month. Like, you ready to come back? You ready to come? Like, nah.
So you get to choose when you come back?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
You still got some months.
I needed a break. I traveled. I went to California twice since I've been off. Like,
how long you been off?
I've been off since October. But I mean, I've been working this job since January.
So it ain't like you ain't been doing
this
nothing.
Shit easy. I sit up here and watch TV. Like I'll probably answer 10 calls a day. I'll just sit up here and watch TV.
And I ain't got to go nowhere.
I got nowhere. I'm at home. All I gotta do is wear my little white T-shirt, cause they make us get on like video camera and shit.
Cause you call?
Cause I'm a product support person. So like, if your shit ain't working right, I can get into your computer and help you fix that shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Sweetwater and definitely lauding in the mind off that joint before. Shout out.
So yeah, it's pretty dope. It's probably one of my favorite jobs I work too, but ain't nothing like that factory money though. That's something different. I play around with that type of money. Like that's where my bad spending habit come into play, cause I make sure
factory work ain't for everybody though.
But it's so easy. It just take a toll on your body. I got arthritis and shit. Like I got the developing stages of carpal tunnel and shit. So eventually I'm gonna have to have that shit worked on. But
it's common in factory workers and musicians, man. That's them the two.
And it don't make. I play the bass and I work in a factory. That's two of the worst fucking things ever.
Me being a drummer, it's almost destined to happen. Using your wrist, it's almost. I know cats who was in high school when we was in drumline. Like my dude Will Allison, he had surgery on like both of his wrists. So
that's crazy.
Yeah,
it's a lot of rudiments and a lot of coordination.
I worked with a lot of people. Mostly, the people I worked with that would have the shit was women. It's mostly women, like.
Cause they be working harder than men for real.
Man, they be pumping in that motherfucker.
They really women are really better entrepreneurs and workers than men.
Man, they had me training with this 60-year-old lady, and she was moving faster than me. Like, damn.
She wanted to.
I'm like, slow down. Do that again. So I was a clown in there though. I was a clown.
I don't blame you.
Two of the biggest clowns, Shavar and Tyler.
Sprat?
Yes. They wild. They crazy in that motherfucker. Love them to death. Them probably my people in there. Me and Shavar got hired in together. So we went through like orientation together and everything. Shavar is like, he goofy. That's my dude. He goofy.
Cool people.
Yeah. That's that old West Side crowd right there. Shavar wasn't even a West Side nigga though.
So you like South Side.
Yeah. He used to come out there and mess with Richard Smith and all them.
Yep. I seen Richard post pictures of his box from back then on Facebook today.
Hey,
that
them
threw me
was
back.
clean, wasn't it?
That threw me back right there. Yeah, clean. I think him and Justin Wise had two of the cleanest box Chevys floating around. Besides
sure.
Dontel McCoy, he had a dope ass Chevy too. But they had some dope ass Chevy, especially Justin shit. Shavar had a clean one too. He had a clean one. His was clean. I wasn't really into the box Chevys though. I had a Regal at one point, so like that's where my game was. The Regals and Monties.
I had no vehicle coming up.
I had a couple Camaros.
I had a mountain bike.
Yeah. I stayed in too much trouble to drive anything though. I was always getting shit taken away.
Couldn't be still, man. I couldn't be still.
Nah. I mean, I used to tell my dad like I'd be somewhere out south, but I was really out the Salamone getting fucked up. Yeah. High school was a trip. A whole trip. Even middle school. I did crazy shit in middle school too.
I ain't never do nothing in middle school. I did stuff that got me whoopings at home. I ain't never do like actual crimes, but I definitely did like
niggas ran cross country and shit.
I definitely ran across. Look, we're gonna say that for the story. That's definitely true. Jones closed. Y'all came and messed Justice up.
I didn't do cross country or track at Justice. I didn't want to.
What I'm saying is when Jones closed, y'all came through and turn the suburb to the hood. And first day, it was already bad, but 8th grade was definitely the most.
And y'all got the majority of our teachers. You was a freshman,
Pat, so you was already gone. But yeah, when Devin and Ryan them came, Devin Davis and them came from. We fighting and claiming territory. We like, hold up, bro. We didn't put 3 years in this joint. Y'all done been here three periods and want to claim. So boy, y'all better sit down. and me and Ryan, we went head to head because hands down, Ryan was definitely the best roaster. from I ain't gonna cap, hey y'all. If y'all want to roast, Ryan will make you want to fight. Like you gotta have some chops, and so that's how really we got cool off the roasting. We used to like Vince up fingernails, boy. We used to. Shout out to my man B Scott, man. Love you, dog. Yeah, we used to. Yeah, man.
He just moved back out this way.
Yeah, I just seen him on Christmas.
Yeah,
he was down. I want to go surprise him in Illinois.
Yeah,
man.
I was going.
I just said that. Well,
gotta make that move.
That's out the box. We're gonna go surprise you.
I was gonna pop up on him. They was living out in Cheyenne, Wyoming, and I was coming through there on my way back from Cali, but we started having truck problems. So I was like, "Yeah, we gonna have to just keep on going." Cause Cheyenne, like, middle of fucking nowhere, but it's a big ass city, big. We drove 34 hours. I drove all 34 hours, really. When we left Indiana, we went through the South, through Texas and all that shit, came up through LA, Victorville area, and then went all the way north. So for us leaving here, going through the South to get to San Francisco, it was like 47 hours. And I drove nonstop from here to Flagstaff, Arizona. And then drove the rest of the way. And then on the way back, I stopped in Utah and slept for like 2 hours at the fucking rest stop, and then drove truck full of kids, my girl with me. Like, crazy. She done ate a whole edible and then just slept the whole trip.
Y'all wild, bro. I think the longest I ever drove one time was, I've done 12, 13 just straight. Like, for me, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I'm a punk on a road trip. I'm gonna let anybody know who driving with me. Man,
you gotta drive out west one time, shine though.
No, I gotta.
You gotta do it once in your life.
We going to Cali in May. My wife graduating with her doctorate. We flying out on my birthday, May 10th. The key word is we flying out.
One time in your life, though, you gotta do it. If you're gonna do it one time in your life, do it with an RV. Rent you an RV and do it.
So you like, that's a different kind of mission because you sightseeing along the way.
Yeah.
It's gonna take you a week to get to Cali doing that.
You're gonna see. Well, I mean, not really. I mean, it's
already like 2-day driving without stopping.
It's 32 hours. But
so if you sightseeing, it's gonna take you about a week.
Nah, it's gonna take you like 3-4 days. But I mean, if you decide to go North Cali, you're gonna be out there driving probably almost
I use Google
10,
Maps to
15
sightsee.
days.
I'm cool.
But leaving from here, going through the South, you see a lot of shit. If you come back through the North, you don't see a damn thing. It's just open road, mountains, and tunnels. Like, but the South is some like very interesting shit.
Yeah, man.
Especially when you hit Texas and shit.
Okay, so I'm about to say it depends on what part. I think the most interesting part of the South, man, probably my favorite city I done been to. We went to Miami last year for my birthday for the first time.
Miami, dope.
But historically, though, man, like we went to New Orleans Halloween weekend, and that's a vibe right there. The French Quarter and just.
Oh, bro, I've been there during Mardi Gras.
I already know that was wild because Halloween night was wild. So I already know Mardi Gras was wild.
Fun out there, I love it.
But you know what, man? I don't really eat crawfish and the redfish because you know they got redfish out there from the Louisiana Gulf or whatever that river is they got out there. So. Yeah, I didn't really get to eat the food. They got the donuts out there. I forgot what they call them. You know what I'm talking about. They similar to elephant ears. I forget what they call them in New Orleans. But them joints is fire though.
Yeah, New Orleans got some food. Well, I'm a seafood
They breakfast
junkie.
with the mimosa, them joints. Now I ain't too crab legs and shrimp. I can get down. I was like, bro, I ain't got no crab legs. They like, nah, bro, crawfish.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, get me up out of here, bro. Take me to Florida, bro. I ain't trying to.
Crawfish like mini lobster.
I don't like lobster or crawfish. I'm not a big seafood person. I don't like no kind of fish. I like shrimp, but I don't like them big old shrimp that's the size of your hand. Give me a regular
we just
shrimp.
We went out to San Francisco. We went out to a place called I can't remember what it's called, but it's right on the docks of San Francisco. And it's like a high-end bakery. They make the bread there. They got a restaurant upstairs. I think it was like $150 for just me and her. I had like one martini. I had like a plate of oysters and like some kind of crab.
That's some Ruth Chris prices.
Man, it was crazy.
But the thing is, like Indianapolis got a place called, and I don't want to keep stretching. I know you got other things to talk about, but Indianapolis, they got a place called the Boiling. Similar to like Juicy Curry, the Boiling downtown.
Yeah.
I'm down. Y'all want to do a trip? We hop in my little Nissan. I got a rental for a car, basically. So I don't got a rental, y'all. It's just I got the gas of a rental.
I might do that shit for like a little midweek show.
Bro, hey, brother, Pat, you got to go. The Boiling is fire. It ain't too far from where the Pacers play.
Nope.
And definitely,
I heard about it. I ain't been there, but I heard about it.
Definitely for yourself. Definitely be prepared to spend. Just budget $75. Cause I mean the bag already gonna be like $55-$60
right
for the seafood boil, and then depending on what you drinking and turning up, I mean you easily for two people spending $120 easily. Yeah, easily if you want to enjoy it. Yep, that's one of them joints you got going there. Like I'm about to spend. If you looking for Applebee's prices, then go to Applebee's.
Probably the most expensive money I spent eating in downtown Indy was the Eagle's Nest.
I ain't never been. I've heard about it. Hold up. We may have. I can't remember if we have.
What type of food they serve out there?
No. I ain't been there. I've definitely heard. It's been around.
Yeah. It's fire, but it's expensive.
What is it?
It's called the Eagle's Nest.
Is it more expensive than Ruth Chris?
Yeah.
How much is a meal for two people? Yeah. It probably depends on if you're drinking something too.
It's not too much more than Ruth Chris, honestly.
And probably the drinks would rake it up for real.
Yeah.
You ever been to Fogo de Chao?
Yeah. Oh man.
That's listen, I don't smoke weed, but every pot smoker out there, every Joe head, Fogo or Tucanos is your best friend. That is the golden corral of high end meat. I'm telling you.
It used to be Benihana's, but Benihana's fell the fuck off.
Fogo though, they get Fogo buffet though. $50 plate, they just keep bringing meat. Yep. It's fire. Depending on what your diet is and what you eat, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely pork for sure. Pork driven, but yeah, man.
I don't discriminate with the meats.
It's fire.
I'm Rastafarian. I ain't really supposed to eat it, but I ain't came full circle yet, so I ain't ready to.
Yeah, Indy got some good restaurants. My joint down there, Cheesecake Factory, bro.
Man.
Bro, because it's really about the same price of Olive Garden, but I like it better. But even Olive Garden has stepped their game up.
Yeah.
From like 2015 on, Olive Garden been different. Really about 2017 on. They Alfredo hit. I'm telling you,
man. Boy, Anderson's be slapping though.
All of them joints be slapping.
Anderson slap. I like going to Anderson anyways. They got some decent little restaurants over there.
They got a barbecue joint in Anderson that's real fire. I forgot the name of it. But
the burrito spot downtown Anderson.
Look, man,
BYOB.
This how it is. I mean, I'm sure you can relate. Pat, no, I'm either in Fort Wayne a lot for Sweetwater there. And they really got a plug in the Glenbrook Mall. The jewelry, like... I gotta take you down there. It's called the Icebox. It's right across from the Journey.
Yep.
The dude from the Middle East. They really look, man. For y'all cats who be hating on the.
I got a praying hands necklace, tennis chain from.
Bro, he listen, for all y'all cats who be thinking that middle of the mall stuff fake. It's a fake side and it's a real side.
Yep.
They got a side where you can spend $50 on the charm, and they got a side where you can spend $5,000 on the charm.
Yep.
You pick a side, choose what side you want to be on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I spent $300 for my shit. And the tennis chain diamonds are not real. No, nah, they Swarovski crystals.
Still, man, jewelry about art, man. I just was talking to Love, man. Shout out to my dude Johnny Lovely. But
I ain't seen him in a minute.
man, I'm about to mash his album. He laying low, man. New baby working and just doing his thing. But jewelry ain't always about diamonds. And at the end of the day, like Migos and them, they released like basically the top jewelers in the game was basically telling all these rappers like we playing y'all.
Yeah.
Because it depreciate at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Bro, look, man.
Really do.
Look, at the end of last year, I knew I was about to start a business. I knew we was moving the studio downtown in Buckwood. I don't even like talking numbers, but I say this situation. So I went to K's and dropped like almost 4 bands on some earrings. One like $1,500 pair earrings. Another band, Pat was with me, going crazy. Man. Picked the watch up. 2 of them I ain't even really wear. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna go to the Trading Post. For people outside of Marion, Trading Post is a local pawn shop. I went to the Trading Post. Man, this lady told me I got the papers for the diamonds, receipt. So I give you $35 for a $1,500 pair. Now y'all look, man.
Oh nah.
I'm a faithful man. I try to. I'm a faith man, but excuse my French, I'm a nigga also. I almost slapped the taste out that lady mouth. You might have to edit this out, bro. I'll show, man. $35? No, she almost made, bro. I almost had to remember who I was, bro.
Man.
I had to remember I was a black man in Grand County, bro.
Hey, I'd have been hot.
$35. Come on,
I'd have been hot.
I mean, even a homie around here that everybody know, I ain't gonna say his name, but he paid bands for a tennis chain and the baguette cut for his initials, and he didn't like how it was hitting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he had spent bands on the chain. He was trying to give him a fraction of it. I'm like, bro, that's how jewelry go. So I say this, and Ron, I know you need to move on. For anybody that want to get in the jewelry game, do it because you like it. Unless you buying a high-end Rolex that's 6 figures or at least a whole bunch of money and it appreciate, then it ain't no investment. But even the thing on collecting watches, if you do get a rare watch and sell it, then ain't no jeweler gonna mess with you again. So is it really an investment?
Right.
It ain't no investment if you can't get no money off of it. If I buy $100,000 watch and then it appreciate to $500,000, but I won't sell it, what's the point?
Ain't no point in it.
I ain't touching that $400,000 profit.
Ain't none.
So jewelry really ain't. In all honesty, jewelry, it ain't wasted money. If you get in a hard time and need to sell it, you still could get something, but you gonna lose.
Right. Right.
You sell your mama's car. Don't sell the jewelry. Straight up, I ain't selling nothing.
Oh shit!
I don't care how hard times get. We doing something else.
That's why I hang on all my shit. Nope. I might like hit a homie like, hey, you gonna buy this shit? Cause I know where it's going. But
I ain't bought a chain in like 2 years, man.
Nah, I don't even wear my shit. I be out here naked.
I be on that light skin stuff. I be wearing 8 chains.
This
no reason.
This the most jewelry I wear. These gauges and this motherfucking Apple Watch.
Yeah, boys love them Apple Watches, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a Galaxy dude. I had my Samsung Galaxy. I still got the little smartwatch I got back in 2016. It still work. But that's the best watch I ever owned. Cause I'm driving, I'm seeing who texting me, answering calls, setting timers and calendars. I mean,
I can do that shit with this one.
But here's the thing though. If you go put all your jewelry on, you don't want to wear that Apple Watch.
Nah.
You want to put something heavier on that match.
I did have a Swarovski crystal band that went with it, but I quit wearing that.
People be busting them down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't want to do no tacky shit like that. I feel like that's tacky. You doing too much. You might as well go buy Richard Mille for all that. Go ahead and spend that little extra. If you gonna bust it and it's real diamonds, you bust it down.
A little extra. You gonna spend a whole lot more than a little extra. You spend $250,000 on a Richard Mille, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd rather do that than bust down an Apple Watch. Hell, that Apple Watch, I'm just out in public on some bullshit.
I'm cool. I'd rather go put it in something that's gonna go up. I'm cool.
Yep. I'll invest in some motherfucking basketball cards before I invest in a Richard Mille.
A lot more you could do.
Dumb shit with some money. Hell, I just started investing in sunglasses. Shit, a nice little pickup. Shit, they in the wrong motherfucking box though. Nice little $400 Ray-Bans, you know.
If I ain't had to wear real glasses, I would definitely wear shades. I would have to get prescription, and that's too much.
That's why I wear contacts.
I need to make that move. Honestly, I take better pictures.
Bro, I've been wearing contacts since 8th grade.
I hate them though, cause man, I just like with the glass, you pop your joints off,
right? You
pop them back on.
Yeah,
but I do need to get some contacts though, man. For sure, man.
I like it's just convenient, and I was wearing safety glasses and shit at Chrysler, so I'm like, I'm not wearing no goggles, bro. I ain't wearing no side shields, none of that. I'm not trying to look like my granddaddy in this motherfucker. Nah. But yeah. So, once again, we got my man Kyren Monteiro in here.
Yo.
Founder, CEO, Frequency Canvas. It's like a tongue twister down there. That's a dope ass name, though. I will say that. That is pretty fucking dope. Man. That is dope. You got your hands in a whole lot of shit right now, kind of.
Too much.
Dabbling everywhere. We also got Pat Johnson in here.
Yo.
Yes, Pat the designer, yeah. So, yeah.
You need them graphics, get at your boy, get you all the way together.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
I'm about to get you some info from you so I can throw some shit on here when we edit
100,
this out.
100.
But yeah, most definitely. So, for the people that don't know, I got a lot of people that don't know. I got a lot of messages like, yo, this is about to be an interesting episode. I'm like, well, peep game then. So people don't know, like, kind of give a rundown of Frequency Canvas.
So, I mean, Frequency Canvas, the company was established in 2019, but it really was just birthed out of my record label, Engage Records, which used to be called Holy Soldier Records, like years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I'm an artist, and I done did the Christian hip hop positive lane. That's always kind of been my lane. And so, really, man, I mean, some life happened, and I mean, we always was gonna open the studio anyways, but life situations happened, and I had to get on house arrest and stop touring. And so I was just like, man, I'm about to flip our studio into a business because I was already doing it in house anyways. So I mean, that's really what things birthed, and then it took off to just levels that I was just like, whoa, okay, and quicker than what I thought it would. And so after all of that happened, and then just kind of trying to be a part of other people's teams and just not liking how stuff was going, I was like, man, I gotta create my own brand and create my own team. And so, you know, that's where the Frequency Canvas came out of, and pretty much the concept is just like, because you've been to engineering school, but like engineering is education, like it's fundamentals, but it's an art as well.
Yeah.
And I feel like some people just look at the book knowledge, but they're not creative with it. And I feel like you get the best of both worlds working with us. So that's what Frequency Canvas is, man. Audio company specializing in tracking vocals, mixing, mastering, audio classes, podcast services, studio designs, stuff like that. Kind of typical studio stuff, man.
You could have just walked in front of it. That's my stepson.
What's happening?
They be like trying to avoid it. I'm like, man, y'all just go ahead and walk through. I ain't even tripping. I ain't even gonna yell at you nothing.
It's not even recording anymore.
Well, I got this one up here. If you want to start that one, my iPad been acting super weird, so I don't know what the demo is with that, but I gotta get some new shit. I'm waiting on some new shit. You know how that go. But so let's get on to this Engage distro. Let's hear a little bit about that.
It's a brand new digital distribution company that
started over.
That gets people, for independent recording artists and record labels, and get you out to all of the stores, iTunes, Apple Music, TikTok, Spotify, Tidal, all of that stuff. Just like your typical, but it's different though because it's a hands-on approach.
Right.
So like a lot of these other distributors who real big, they might be distributing like 30,000 songs a day. So really, The only thing they doing is you paying them whatever fees, because there's always some kind of fee. So, like, you paying whatever you doing, and they just getting you out, and then that's that. They get you out, give you your share links, and then that's that. But that's not like a real partnership, though. Right. You know what I mean? With people who actually giving you advice and wanting to maximize a record. Because if you distribute through us, we want you to go platinum, right? Because we get a cut of that. So, right. You know, the better the artists do, the better we do. So exactly. It's a hands-on. It's kind of like a Sweetwater approach to distribution. It's more of a one-on-one kind of approach to distribution. So it's gonna take a while to build up, but we in it for the long haul, though.
I feel that. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. It seems like a lot of distribution companies these days is just super money hungry. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's distribution companies and shit. They've changed a lot, but in so many ways they still the same. Cause I was getting ready to deal with a company out in California. I can't remember what they was called, but it was somebody that was Columbia Records referred me to them. I'm like,
oh, so you was dealing with a physical product?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was getting ready to make
that's a whole different ball game. Yeah.
I just didn't like the way they worded what they was gonna do, and I was like, nah, this just ain't even worth it. Like, why? I'm giving you this pretty much. I'm not getting shit on this. I'm paying for all my studio time out of my pocket. Like, I'm not signed to nobody. Why I'm just gonna give this to you?
Right.
Like, nah, I'm good. That's why a lot of my shit just never got released. I'm not gonna release it. A couple songs I put out using like Reverb Nation to put shit out at the time. That tell you how long ago that's been. It's Reverb. I don't really hear about nobody using Reverb no more. But
nah, some people try to, but man, that's. Whew. I think SoundCloud kind of probably took the place of Reverb.
Yeah, most pretty definitely. So yeah, but that's another story for another time. So you kind of hit on what I was going to talk about. So Engage Records, and then Holy Soldier Records. I remember the whole the Messenger and all that. Go all the way back with that shit.
High school days.
High school.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I still got that CD somewhere around here too.
Spiritual Walk.
Yeah, that one, and it was something else I had with you on it. I just found them like maybe a month ago. I was like cleaning up my little area and shit.
Man, I got legacy shit. I still got that in the shrink wrap. In Crown. Make sure y'all go pick that up, by the way, on all platforms.
Yeah. Man, it's crazy watching the game evolve the way it's evolving. It really is.
Yeah, man, it's totally different. Totally different. Super crowded, way less talented, and just it's just a different game, man.
It's not enough people in it for the love anymore. It's not. It's really not, and it kind of like kills the game a little bit. You still got your people that's out here, that's originals, but these new dudes, man. Honestly, I don't really listen to much new shit. I really don't.
No, I don't even get excited over music. It's because I get excited over music. I don't get excited over new music dropping. That's what I meant, because it's just like it's so much of it coming at you. It's just like another song, another album.
I will say one person I was geeked for the drop, Big Sean.
But he's a real artist.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's a real art. I mean, like nowadays, if you got a computer, if you got a Mac, if you got a laptop, I mean, you know, you can go to Sweetwater, Amazon, or whatever, and you can get you a startup kit for $300-$400. Speakers, headphones, interface, microphone, everything but the mic stand. Even the starter kit of the software. You know what I'm saying? Pro Tools got a free software. Studio One got a free version. You know, like that you can get. So I mean, it's so easy to people recording on their iPhones now. You know what I'm saying? So it's so easy to record music now. When something becomes so accessible like that, it is devalued at the end of the day because it's not art anymore. So it's if anybody can do it, then the value of it goes down.
See, I got one homie that called me for advice all the time, bro. Listen to this. It is dope. It's dope. Cause like I was saying before the show started, I don't really mess with music like that no more. It's not in me no more. A lot of people like, bro, come on, woo, woo. I'm like, man, nah. I can't do it no more. I'll sit here and mess around and like spit something. It's like, okay. But I guess I grew beyond that, I guess. I've been chasing this podcast shit for 2 years. Like, I literally started it 2 years ago and it stalled out on me because I had some other things going. So, but originally it was going to be the round table. And it was like 5 or 6 of us that was going to be on at all times. And I had all the equipment to do it. And then I started out, I sold all my equipment. And like this right here, I'm starting all the way over. I'm doing it right. I want to go through everything. Like, I want to test every piece of equipment out type thing. I'm going to run through it. Like marathon through equipment. So I'm using Apple right now, which honestly I don't even like using Apple. But
you talking about as far as just using Logic?
Just the whole product, period. I'd rather use Adobe with some Windows or something.
Adobe can work on Apple.
Yeah, it can. It's something about Windows computers. I don't know. I like Apple though. I mean, I got MacBook over there hiding somewhere. iPads, phones, watches. It's just convenient. I can just move my stuff between stuff. And
I think anything media from what I was told is like anything music production or studio audio engineering related or videos or photography. Basically, a lot of software developers, they start on Macs,
right,
and then they got to go figure out how to make it work on a PC.
You can partition Mac too. You can make it to where it run Windows and Apple.
Really?
That's what this one do. I got one over here in the corner, big 27-inch, and that's what that one do. I can run Mac or Windows on.
Really?
It. So it's pretty dope. It's just so old that it's slow. That's one of the first flat screen Macs, 2011.
I got an 09 iMac sitting off in the side of my studio, man. I used that thing up until last year. An 09 iMac. I was thugging that joint.
They stay useful.
Bro, I mastered major label albums.
Right.
Billboard albums on an 09 iMac. I'm kidding you. I'm telling you, like, yeah, man. The longevity of them is crazy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had the first computer I had was the big back ones.
That's the older ones. Yeah.
I can't remember what they was called, but they was dope. But yeah. So move on a little bit. I kind of didn't want to touch on this because I don't know how you feel about it, talking about it, but your pops.
Oh yeah, we could talk about it.
Elder Grady Speed.
Rest in peace, River Speed.
Rest in peace. He was a cool cat.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Cool cat.
Sure.
I know he did a lot of stuff with music too, I believe.
I mean, the reason I'm in it, you know what I'm saying? I don't think we sitting here talking about not music. I would have been a drummer, but outside of that, I mean, anything rapping, beats, anything studio related, I owe that to him for sure.
Yeah, he was cool. I think he left the D home the last time I went to the D home as a teenager.
Man, that was a minute ago.
Yeah, it was like 99, 2000, somewhere around there. I was, 10 years old. I think I was the youngest dude in D home at the time.
Yeah, he worked there for a minute for sure.
Yeah, I didn't know that was your dad forever. I don't think I knew that was your dad until I got to Justice. To be honest, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I mean, well, he married my mom when I was like 1.5, almost 2, something like that. So he was in my life at a real young age. Then he died when I was almost 19. So by the time you really get old enough to realize who your dad is, I really didn't know till about like 2nd or 3rd grade that I had another dad.
Right.
I don't know what I thought when he first came in, but I just knew that I knew him as dad, pretty much instantly.
Right.
And so, yeah, man, he was a great dude, man. I mean, he was revolutionary in the sense of,
man.
At that time back in the 90s, rapping and preaching at the same time, like,
right.
Hearing somebody spit during a sermon, it's like, what the? And he was cold and one of corny stuff, because Christian rap was corny for forever. You know what I'm saying?
One of the smoothest reverends I know.
Christian rap is what made me want to start rapping.
Really?
I swear. I was always into rap, like, LL and KRS and Nas, and I was into all that shit. But it was a group, KJ52.
Yeah, that's an artist. That's a rapper.
But they had a little group when I first seen him, because I seen him live. He had like a little group with him and shit. And then I copped one of the CDs. He signed a little CD for me. Actually, that CD, I still got that CD in one of Matt's CD folders. But he signed the actual disc and stuff.
Yeah, KJ52, he a Christian hip hop legend for sure.
Yeah, that's the first time I was like, man, I'm about to start rapping.
I think it was kind of common back then because a lot of people in our age group and older was, you didn't have no choice but to go to church.
Nah.
You had 2 choices: go willingly or go. The rest.
Yep.
But either way, you was sitting in that joint, and so
man, I got some of the worst whoopings at church. I ain't gonna lie.
What?
Some of the worst whoopings.
My dad penalized boys at the D home on camera. Wasn't no camera in my crib, bro.
Oh, man.
It was only Jesus could help me in them joints, and he wasn't even helping me in them joints.
My mama know one thing: go get that switch. It was on and popping.
Hey man, I ain't turned out so bad though.
Nah.
A lot of these kids need them whoopings.
I went through some shit in my life, but I think the ass whoopings made it worth the while, I guess.
It took me a little bit. It took me really until junior year of high school to stop getting in trouble. And I would be getting in trouble for dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, dumb stuff. Class clown, smart mouth. I was always a daredevil. I ain't never really been a follower. So, like, even when we was getting in a lot of trouble back in the day, a lot of times people didn't really know, but I really was a ringleader of a lot of the ideas. I came up with, like, the smartest, worst ideas ever. I had rubber bands and paper clips jumping at justice. That is facts. Boy, we lit up people, boy. Ryan know what I'm talking about. We used to take them rubber bands. We used to fold back paper clips.
I got expelled off the bus because of that shit.
Bro, if you got hit with... The thing is, though, is like, we was hypocrites because we flicked everybody. But as soon as somebody try to flick us, like, bro, I'll fire on you.
I'll beat your ass.
I'll fire on you if you flick me. But we was flicking everybody. Yeah, but it was
man.
That was terrible fun.
Man, nigga Devin was doing that shit with batteries.
See, Devin. Yeah, shout out to Devin Davis, bro. You was always one of them dudes that just did you. You really a light skinned dude for real. Doing the most, God, dog. Devin used to do the most, man.
Oh man, bro, we was
He instigated He instigated up until like our senior year. Like,
bro,
it wasn't just middle school. Like, Devin just was like that. Just
he took off on my brother's bike one day, and we looking for him because Pops is pissed. He like, go find that fucking bike. So we finally catch up with him. He had a Dylan Hamilton house. Dylan like, I'm about to get in the shower. So we pull up, and he I lay the bike down and Gary walk up to the door. Devin come running out and take off on the bike again. So we get to chasing Devin. We like, what the fuck going on? We finally get down by Devin's house, And we get the bike back. We go back to Dylan's house, and the police is there.
Oh man.
This nigga Devin, while Dylan in the shower, he didn't call 911 and scream, "Help me!" in the phone, and hung up or some shit. He said something, and the police was just all around Dylan's house. Like, the shit was crazy.
Over a bike.
No, it's because Devin.
Oh, okay.
Devin was just wild. He was just wild. Like, we laugh about that shit to this day, but that shit was funny. Oh, man.
I don't know if you would call us. I don't know if we was bad kids or if we was just daredevils.
We was the pioneers of stupid. That's what that was. Now these kids just take it too far. It's like evolved type shit.
Like I said, we was bad.
Yeah,
we was bad. We was definitely bad, but we was creatively bad.
Oh man, I stayed getting into it with teachers. Stayed sitting out in the hallway.
Facts.
Mr. Ray, I gave Mr. Ray the business one day. He wanted to beat me up. I swear he did.
Pierre hit him too.
I told him, I said, you gonna poke me with them fingers? Because he had the 3 fingers on one hand?
Something like that, 3, 4.
Oh, man. Pierre was always on some bullshit, too. He was always. That's my dude, though. This Sam Trahan. Oh, Slippery
Gum. But it's a lot of dudes in our graduating class and just in our area that turned out to be decent dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody, you ain't got to be. I think we like bots in what decent look like now. You ain't got to be running a business.
Nah.
You ain't got to be on the front of the newspaper. You ain't got to be getting hundreds of likes on social media. You can simply just wake up, be yourself, take care of your family. And I think that make you that dude. You know what I'm saying? Being in your kid's life every day and contributing to society. I think that's, them the real heroes for real.
Remember the backpack era?
Man, I still got a backpack. I keep a backpack on me, man. The college dropout, I got the CD, bro. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I had to cop the vinyl. I seen that shit.
That's crazy.
Look, bro,
Shit took me back.
This was my Christmas gift at the end of 2019 from my mom, but I gotta keep a backpack, man.
See, this the dual vinyl too.
He definitely had me in pink polos and stuff for sure.
I didn't wear the polos, but I kept a backpack. Kept a backpack. Nah, I pulled out that college dropout vinyl. Yeah, backpack era. You don't know nothing about that.
Definitely the backpack.
Oh man,
cause Kanye had Louis going crazy. Then you had Gucci. You had Gucci and Burberry. Burberry was real popular back then
I
too.
had about 2-3 Gucci bags. I think one of them, probably 2 of them, was fake though.
You remember freshman year when I had that Louis Vuitton backpack?
Yeah.
Bro, I thought that backpack was real. My mom told me about it 2 years ago. It was fake. Broke my heart. I thought everybody thought that joint was real. Justin Wise got one.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. My uncle John Weatherly ended up getting one.
A lot of niggas went to what was the little store in the mall called Off the Hook?
Off the Hook. That was a little later though.
It was.
That was a little later after that.
Well, fucking everybody was rocking South Pole and shit.
Tall tees.
Oh man,
that's terrible, bro.
I used to go buy all the tall tees out of Foot Locker.
Bro, I don't care what fashion do, bro. I'm not going back to that. You hear me?
Nope.
I like my stuff. I'm not going big old chain. I'm not going back to none of that, bro.
The tippy days, niggas writing on their sunglasses. Okay, Fabo.
Listen, if we got to dress like Tip on Urban Legend or King, I ain't doing it no more. the classic albums, but I ain't.
I see
doing
people doing birthday parties themed on that, like pulling up to the party in tall tees and stuff. I'm like, oh man, they playing nothing but music from the 2000s.
But the thing is though,
ATL stomping and shit.
but you know what you know why they never come back though, because you gotta with the tall tees, it was super baggy jeans. And it was like real long shorts.
Man, that shit gonna be coming back 20 years from now. It's motherfuckers out here rocking mullets. Shit. The mullet died about 30 years ago.
But everything, but you're gonna have to full surface it. Then you're gonna have to get rid of the dad hats and snapbacks, and you're gonna have to go back to straight fitted caps, 5950. Boys don't even know about that. You want to get a hat so bad, but it ain't got your size. Snapbacks came back with the flat
that today,
bro. No, but the snapbacks and dad hats, bro. I'm glad because you guarantee you could, unless you just got an alien head, then you good.
I got about 50 hats in there right now, and 3 of them are fitted. Just 3, and they was hard to find. I had a special order. I'm like, I got a big ass head or something. Like, made me feel self conscious for it.
I ain't wore fitted, and so I can't even remember what size I wear in fitteds. Because I've been wearing since 2013. I've been on snaps in the 2012 top of 2013. So when snapbacks came in, I was like, "What? Oh yeah, I ain't never fighting over a hat again. If y'all got it in stock, I got it."
Yeah, most of my shit like Golden State Warriors and shit. Did it cut off again? That's odd. But yeah, that shit weird. It's so hard to find fitted hats nowadays, anyways, because like they only sell select sizes. Like I literally was just out.
What makes you like fitteds instead of just going with a snap? Just the OG in you.
Yeah. I mean, but then
snaps feel more comfortable.
I wore fitteds when I had short hair. So like I really can't wear the fitteds now. Like I walk around with a whole Cat Williams.
I don't like the way it fit on my head.
Talking about fitteds.
Yeah, I can't rock with it.
It's odd now. I bought a fitted
snaps.
I got a Vikings fitted.
You don't like snaps?
Snapback. So yeah, I rock with the snapback.
Them ones is just as comfortable as fitted to me. I mean, because if you want them to grip, just make it grip. Like and like like you said, if he get his haircut, if you get your haircut right now, you still could rock that, and then if you let your hair go out, you still can rock the same hat. Like, cause some snaps, like the Red Bulls hat that I got with the gold plated emblem, like the all red joint. You had a black one. Like, if that's a fitted, you and you grow your hair out, it's over with. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I hate fitteds, bro. I mean, I'm cool, bro.
I don't wear them that much. I bought a blue Raiders fitted just because it was blue. I got a red Raiders fitted just because it was blue.
What size is your hats?
I wear anywhere from a 7 1/4 to a 7 5/8.
I think mine is 7 3/4, if I'm not mistaken.
It just depends on where my hair is at the time.
I might have a fitted or two at the house. I have to look and see. I think 7 3/4.
Like if my shit ain't like how it is now, I'll go throw on like the 7 1/4. I'll be straight. But if I'm like full afro, I gotta have that 5/8.
I can't even remember. I know mine was 7 something. You got
Jared,
a decent head when you got a 7.
Jared Adams had the biggest fitted hat I ever seen in my life. It was huge. I don't remember who clad. I was like, let me see your hat. And it just swallowed my whole head. I was like, bro, what is this, like an 8? At big.
Oh, man.
Big. I felt like I was wearing my daddy clothes. Like, yo. Big ass hat. I had another buddy. We worked at the movie theater. And they made us wear them Velcro snapbacks. And he couldn't wear it. But he had to wear one for like a premiere. So the motherfucker was like half cocked on his head because his head was so big. Terrible.
It's crazy.
Oh man. So get into this top. We ain't gonna do the top 10 because you a musician. That's too easy. We gonna do. Give me your top 5 hip hop artists of all time.
Bruh, that shit, man, that goes hard. That's hard, man.
But it's your opinion though. That's it's
I got like different. I got different versions of the top. I feel like your top should be by your age, right? Cause I feel like I'm 31. I'll be 32 in May. So I feel like if somebody 45, then they top should be different than mine. Cause you older. I feel like an 18, 20-year-old top should be different than mine. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake probably gonna be a lot of they goats. You know what I'm saying? Like so for me, in our lifetime, I feel like in any top, I'm putting Jay as number one. And I've been super since 2016. I've been super vocal about that on Facebook and social media. I'm putting Jay at number one. By impact, I feel like you got to put Wayne at number 2. If we going all the way, I look at it like this. For the same reasons we look at Mike, Kobe, and LeBron as a go to basketball, we look at their overall body of work. Right. Take them same standards and apply it to rap. So I feel like Jay is number 1. I feel like Wayne is number 2. I feel like Tip deserves to be number 3. Tip under Jay, Tip is really my second favorite. But I feel like Tip deserves to be number 3. And then after that, I don't know, man. Because then, like I said, if we're going off lyricism, I feel like Nas could be 1, right? And Jay could be 2. So, like, honestly, man, I don't even care. I just appreciate all the GOATs.
I hear that.
And I just want to play all their music. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
So, like, top 5, it's hard for me, man. It depends. But I can tell you the top 3 definitely, I feel like, in our lifetime deserve to be Jay, Wayne, and Tip. Because the thing with Wayne is, bro, Wayne could be the GOAT off of features.
Right.
Without even his own albums or mixtape. Then he could be the GOAT off of mixtapes. Then he could be people's GOAT off of albums. That's why, like, when it comes to verses, I really don't think nobody want a problem. I don't think nobody really want to see Wayne.
Nah.
Because his features alone is like, he don't have to do none of his songs.
I'll tell you one dude that's working their way to that just all-time GOAT shit, J. Cole. I feel like J. Cole gonna be one of them ones where eventually, if I'm like, yeah, he that's my first pick. That's my first pick type shit.
I think him and Kendrick is special.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people gonna put Drake, because Drake done been Billboard charting dominant for 10 years straight. Mm-hmm. He like a LeBron, in the sense of like a longevity. You ain't really never seen that. You know
I give it to him for lyrics because he do got some cold bars. He do got some cold shit.
But how many of them is he writing though?
Right.
I don't care what his new standard is. You can't be no GOAT if you're not writing your rhymes.
Right.
Man.
I think that's why Views kind of hurt him a little bit. I ain't think Views was all that good.
Who?
His album Views.
Oh. No, I don't think. Like people say, Take Care. People say Take Care is a classic, but I think that's really the only one that you really could argue. I don't think Drake got a classic album.
Comeback Season. I think that's a classic. That if he got a classic, that's a classic. Comeback Season. Just that lineup is just nasty, and that's all him. That's the best part about it. That's all him.
Honestly,
except for that Replacement Girl, that wasn't him.
I thought honestly, man, his hardest project, his first 3, the So Far Gone mixtape that brought him out with Best I Ever Had and all of that. Like, you can't be so like his very first 3. You had So Far Gone, Thank Me Later, and then you got Take Care. Right. But then I mean, nothing was the same. Like Drake got some albums, like
right.
But then after, I feel like if you're reading this too late. With energy and all of that, because they try to say it's a quote unquote mixtape, but yet it was in Best Buy. I bought it. It's in the studio.
Yeah, it's a whole.
And album. They won a Grammy. So, but it's a mixtape. Whatever, you know. But I think for that though, I think he was hungry because I think Kendrick was released to Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City, and I feel like him and J. Cole, Big Sean. I feel like all of these people was threatening Drake, and he had something to prove.
Right.
even if he didn't prove he was better, it was like, hey, don't forget who been doing this. Like,
I did fuck with Certified Lover Boy though. It was some hits on there. The whole album wasn't a no skip, but it was some flame on there.
I don't care what nobody say. That Way Too Sexy was hard.
Yeah. Oh my god. That TSU. That shit was hard too.
Man, he got some joints. Drake is I feel like it's gonna go down as behind Michael Jackson. I feel like he might be the second greatest pop star of all time. He said he the new Mike. No, you're not. You can't be Mike, bro. But I feel like he might go down as the second greatest because, I mean, he dang near formed a new genre in a way.
Yeah.
It kind of took something that was there. Some people say he didn't because Nelly was already, doing the scene rapping. But Drake he took it to a level that Nelly didn't.
I tell you who hurt my soul. 2 Chainz. I couldn't really get with this new shit.
When he first reinvented himself, I could.
Yeah.
With Riot and all of that. Like, around that time, 2011, 12, he was
This Dope
13.
Don't Sell Itself. The album name is hard. Like, I was like, okay, this about to be some heat. And I'm like, God, it's got like only 2 or 3 bangers on here. Like, that's it.
I feel like 2011 to 2013, 2014, he had a great run. And then I feel like after that, he just started getting corny a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I just, after that,
he one of them people that need to. You got the rap game aspect. Okay, we get it. But it's time for him to actually like do something else. Go into acting. Shit.
I mean, he had the show.
Yeah. That
he started a record label too. So I mean, he
got some people up under. He definitely got that.
I'm shocked he ain't got no crazy fashion line because he be always doing some exotic type stuff.
Goodness. I was just watching him on $1 Million Worth of Game. I'm like, what is this nigga wearing? He very eccentric. Very, 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 very.
Yeah, too much sometimes.
It's dope though. Yeah, that's saying something. It's like for real the same way. For real is the exact same way. You be like, what the fuck he got on? But at the same time, you like, that's kind of dope. Everybody was wearing Arby's hats for a hot minute. Like, I watched a couple motherfuckers, they on Facebook, Snapchat, stunting selfies with motherfucking Arby hats on and shit. Making me hungry. Shit.
Yeah, man. We might have to do another episode, man. I might have to submit my.
And I'm having camera problems. Hopefully that one's still running, but
I might have to submit a list, man, because when I think about the top 5, even thinking about the top rap albums, like the older I get, like me and my homie was just debating, it's like which one is more of a classic album, Get Rich or Die Trying or College Dropout. And everybody said College Dropout. A couple of my homies, they was like, easy College Dropout. I'm like, bro, do you realize what Get Rich or Die Trying is? Like, top to bottom?
I feel like The Massacre. The Massacre, like, my favorite one.
I can't put that over Get Rich or Die Trying, man.
He had some heat on that one. But then again, he was beefing with like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 niggas. So, it's fucking crazy. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap this for tonight. It's been an actually decent episode. Yeah, we about an hour in, so definitely decent. We definitely got to come link up on your end. Definitely got to do that.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
I know I'm waiting on the Glow Stick boys to hit me up, let me know what's going on with that. But definitely got to come holler at you on your end. Get that right now. You gotta give me some graphics for you too, where I can put you on here and stuff, thumbnails and shit like that. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you having us, man.
For sure. Oh yeah, can't wait to. Oh yeah. Yeah. Good old Apple. But yeah, this has been the No Offense But podcast. I'm your host, Shakem Jake, with tonight's guest, Kyren Monteiro and Pat Johnson. Pat the designer. Yes, sir. Hey, and we out of here. Catch us next week.
The No Offense But podcast. Fast Money Entertainment.